Yeah, I can see you.
Okay,
Hi,
thank you.
and nice to meet you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
This is Akanksha from Indian Book Record,
Okay,
and we'll be having a little chat today
okay.
regarding your record, editing
Yeah,
records, right?
sure. Yeah, sure.
Let me recall the title for your record, which is
Yeah,
Maximum Stamps on Buddhism Collected by an Individual. See,
okay.
today we are going to discuss a very nice,
Yeah,
prestigious and unique record in
okay,
on glory, right? And
okay,
uh, and the record is for that this individual who has collected so many stamps.
okay.
Okay, hi, and can you please introduce yourself first? As
Ma'am, okay, my name is Vinod Kumar. I'm actually from Dharwad, Karnataka state. Actually, I'm retired from the Merchant Navy. I worked for 20 years. The merchant and past 2 years I've been retired. And this stamp collecting I've been doing since when I was in the school. But that time I used to collect only the Indian stamps. But Buddhism, I got through it, and by the 2012, I started collecting on Buddhism stamps.
So, see, yeah, I'll be reading this also because it's very fascinating.
Yeah,
That the record for collecting the maximum numbers of stamps on Buddhism was set by Vinod Kumar, which is you, and
yeah,
he collected 2,505 worldwide stamps of
yeah,
Lord Buddha and Buddhism from 93 countries,
yeah,
which is a large number. So he has
yeah,
collected 2,505 stamps in total.
yeah, yeah,
And most importantly, which is very fascinating, is that 93 countries for 12 years from 2012 to 2024.
yeah,
So means he has been working on this thing for the last 12 years.
yeah.
So how was your journey? How was your journey and how did you decide that you wanted to do this for so long and you wanted to collect so many stamps?
Yeah, actually, ma'am, when I started collecting for the Indian stamps, so I met one of the senior person that he told me that if you want to go to the state level, national, international, you need to take a particular subject.
Okay.
We cannot show all of your Indian stamp. You need to take a particular subject so we can develop that stamps from various countries and can show the state, national, and the international. So that time I used to study Buddhism. I used to go monasteries and all.
Okay.
So I started to collect. It's gave me a passion that I was interested in collect Buddhism stamps. So starting from the Indian stamps, so I started to collect all the Buddhism stamps. And one of the most positive thing was that I was working in the merchant navy. So it
Okay.
was a plus point for me. I used to travel around the world. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You go to visit different places and got
yes,
to collect
yes.
these stamps.
So I started to collect all the Buddhism stamps, and it was a little bit easy for me to collect a lot of country stamps and all. So in 2018, I applied for the Indian Book of Records. So that time I was having around 1,200. And day by day, I started to collect the Buddhist stamp. It started to increase and increase. So the more I went deeper into that Buddhism, I got more interested. So
Okay.
I kept that passion continuous. So I started to collect day by day. And I used to make a notes that what that stamp depicts is from which country. And some stamps I couldn't get. So I had to make a mark. So I used to search for the stamps wherever I go and all. So in that, I used to collect all the stamps, like the one which was raised, the largest stamp, the biggest stamps, and silk stamps. So day by day, I started to collect all the Buddhism from different.
How was your journey regarding this? Like, was it religious? Was it a very awakening? And what kind of journey you had in these 12 years?
Yeah, this 12 years where it's like reading Buddhism and starting collection of stamps on Buddhism. It's like peace and compassion, man. So we learn a lot of peace and compassion and the heritage of India. The most important thing
Exactly.
that
Yes,
the
yes.
heritage of India. So like learning from Buddhism, we can teach many people like youngsters also what's the Indian culture that actually Buddhism was spread in India. It was originated in India and it spread throughout different countries, but day by day it was declined in India and it was spread in different countries. But now
Exactly.
the people are awakening. They are studying Buddhism and all. So it's a little bit good for to tell the youngsters and other people who are really interested in Buddhism and gain knowledge, and they can spread the Buddhism around the world.
Exactly. So let me say a few words about the significance of these stamps.
Yeah.
that these stamps depicts the story and the story of Buddha,
Yes.
his life story and the places and the different things. Buddhist art, which is very important, and
Yes.
architecture around the world, including
Yes.
various symbols and
Yes.
asanas, mudras, culture, traditions, and different things related to Buddhism.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
So
Yeah.
I think that is the main significance of collecting these stamps. But
Yes, ma'am.
according to you, what is the significance of this thing? Like, what do you think? Why should anyone do this? And what was
Uh,
your
because each and everyone has their own interest in different subject matters. So mine
Mhm.
was on Buddhism. So that's I just made me to collect the Buddhism stamps, and I got more knowledge because not by reading books also, but while collecting stamps, I used to check why they issued these stamps and all. So by seeing the stamps and reading the brochure and all, we came to know that, oh, this is the reason behind the stamps. This is the mudras. This is the teachings. So saying that we research more on Buddhism. So stamps gives us, I think, more knowledge.
more knowledge and
Yeah.
more like first-hand knowledge, very
Yes,
original knowledge, I must say.
yes, ma'am.
Right,
Can
because things we are reading from books and all, but
yeah,
once you visit the place, once you collect the
yes,
stamp, it's a
yeah,
very different thing, right?
yes.
And it
Yes.
can be a life-changing thing for a person.
Yes, yes, exactly, man. So now while seeing the stamps, we can I can recognize, okay, this is from this country, the statue is from this one, it was built so and so years. This is the Nalanda University, this is Takshashila. So a lot of things, the history, art, culture, the story, the stupas. So by seeing the stamps, we can recognize, oh, this is motive behind the stamp the country has issued. Yeah.
Right. So I would like, it's a very interesting question. Like, what do you think that which was the best place and you visited and collected stamp? Like very
The,
inspiring and something very fascinated you.
uh, the place I visited, or
A place where you visited. Yeah.
the
Any
Buddhism
country
place.
or any place it could be. Yeah.
Yeah, I visited all the four places of Buddhist pilgrimage, ma'am. The
Okay.
one was in Nepal in Lumbini, where the
Okay.
birthplace of Buddha, and the second one was in Mahabodhi, Bodh Gaya in India. It's where Buddha got enlightened, and the
Mm.
third one was Sarnath, where Buddha gave his first teachings,
Okay.
and the fourth one is Kushinagara in Uttar Pradesh, where Buddha attained Mahaparinirvana. That was the final resting place of Buddha.
Good. Yeah. So you actually covered his whole journey from birth to yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, from birth to Mahaparinirvana, and many of the like different places like in Karnataka we have in near the Mysore also there's the biggest Tibetan monastery, and
Okay.
one I'm staying here in Dharwad. It's around 100 kilometers. There also we have a Tibetan monastery. So I used to visit regularly and ask the monks, the teachers and all about regarding Buddhism because there are a lot of Tanka painting and all. So they depict a lot of stories while seeing the painting, we don't recognize what exactly it means. So until and unless we ask them, so they give us a proper explanation why this.
And just listening to you, I am being very interested in this thing. Like, I'm actually going to go today and read a little bit about these stories.
Oh,
Because
thank you,
it's
ma'am.
very fascinating to read about something like this, right?
Yes, yes,
And
ma'am.
it's very nice.
Yes, ma'am. And one of the reason, ma'am, when I told the senior person that he asked me after 1 week, so did you think that which subject you're going to take? I told him I'm really interested in Buddhism. He told
Yeah.
me that it's a very, very large subject. It's a huge subject, and it's a lot of stamps. It's very, very hard to get. So he told me, try to make little bits change, but something inner, I felt that okay, Buddhism is good for me. So I really enjoyed the stamps collecting and all. So I make up a mind that to collect Buddhism stamps. So I went to the state level. I finished national, international, and all, and
Nice.
Inter Book of Records, Limca Book of Records. So trying for the Asia Book of Records also. And
Yes,
if
that's
everything
right.
goes smoothly, and one day I will try for the Guinness World Record. Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was actually thinking that we can share a video of you and of the collected stamps, so
Yeah.
our viewers can also see that what you did,
Okay.
right? And some of the stamps will be visible.
Yeah.
So let me just share the screen. Please let me know if it is visible.
Sure. Yeah, it's visible.
Album 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
It's from China.
Okay.
Mogya Caves.
So you have so many albums of these.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
I think 6 to 7 albums you have.
Yes, yes, around 6 albums now.
Yeah.
I can show one of. I have the largest stamp also here, ma'am. It's from Mongolia. It's in the
Oh,
already there in the album. It depicts the whole story of life of Lord Buddha. Starts
okay.
from birth to Mahaparinirvana. It's a complete story of Buddha. It's a Tanga painting. It was issued by Mongolia in 2004, and it's very very hard to get because it's a rare
So
because
how did you manage to get this?
this one I got in USA, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
So they issued only 9,999 copies.
Oh my God.
I had 2 copies.
That's great, actually. You
Yes,
must feel very good about it that
yes,
finally you got it. It's a
yes, yes,
big
ma'am.
stamp, though.
Yeah,
So here we see
118,
yeah,
119,
you are also counting the number of the stamps,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
we're
It's
able to
from
see.
Bhutan. Yeah, Bhutan.
126, 127, 128,
It's a very, very large subject, ma'am.
131,
Buddhism is very vast.
134.
Yeah, it's very vast.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what we have heard from
Yeah, it's
everyone one who studies it now.
yeah,
They say that it's very vast, but it's also very interesting.
yeah. It's very interesting and it keeps more active because a lot of Asian countries they have very good art and architecture.
Yeah.
165, 166, 167, 168.
The stamps are very beautiful, I must say.
Yes,
Because
ma'am. They are all
I was also watching the videos, and
yeah,
I've watched all the videos,
yeah.
and
It's very
they're very
colorful, ma'am.
beautiful,
Yeah, colorful.
very colorful, and the architectures in the stamp
185,
and the
Yeah.
sculptures are very beautiful.
189,
Yes, and the preservation is also very important, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
we
they have
collect
been
stamps, but some
preserving it for the
people,
last 12 years.
yes,
It must have been different.
yeah,
201,
we should keep it in a proper way.
205, 206,
Exactly.
So because some people they collect stamps and they leave the preservation part careless, but we should also take care of preservation. So it
Because
will
you
be
see, these stamps are not damaged at all.
yeah, never, never.
Never, yeah. It's
Yeah,
as new as possible.
yes, yes. It's a Holiness Dalai Lama.
Yes, yes. We have also set up everything very beautifully,
Ah,
in a
okay, yes,
beautiful pattern and everything.
yes, ma'am. Thank
Like
you.
you have planned it, ki either you should have the bigger stamp and the small ones, and the
Yes,
color
yes,
pattern is also very nice.
yes, exactly, ma'am. These are the ones in the album, ma'am. These are the other 2 albums. It's in the exhibit form because
Yeah.
when you go for the state, national, international, we should send only 80 sheets of exhibits.
Okay.
We cannot send all, ma'am. We need to show the talent only in 80 pages.
Mm.
Yeah.
See how
Yeah.
beautiful this is. I think that is the beauty of art, no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
When you see art, you feel happy, you feel very fulfilled in life also. I guess
Oh,
it's good to
yes, yes,
view art.
yes. But nowadays, stamps collecting is declining now a little bit
Yeah, yeah. What were you saying?
because nowadays the stamps collecting is a little bit declining because of the media and all. Because now
Okay,
is the internet and also most of the people they don't collect stamps and all
okay.
because it's the internet, WhatsApp, email, and also stamps. Only the few collectors compared to the generation gap is 20 years back. So now the people are a little bit less the stamps collectors.
Because in the era of technology and everything.
Yes, and also the people they don't have time because a lot of studies and like their education and all, so they lag behind the stamps collecting.
Because it takes a lot of effort
Yes,
and
yes,
traveling
yes,
and a lot of things. That is why.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how do you feel after collecting all these stamps? And what was your relatives' reaction after this?
Oh, they are
Do
happy
they have
that
a point of view that you do this thing? You
what,
go
ma'am?
to places and all this.
Can you please repeat, ma'am?
I'm asking that what was your relatives and friends' reaction, like what you have been doing for the last 12 years, and after taking up the record, what was their reaction?
Before they were not so quite happy, to be honest,
Okay,
because
makes
they
sense.
think what's the stamps collecting and what the main thing is they don't have any knowledge about stamps collecting and also and going to Buddhist places, monasteries. Not so happy, but day by day, I never mind that what they think on the friends relation. But I continue doing my inner feeling. What should I do? So day by day, I started to participate in the exhibition and all in the state, national, international. Then they came to know that okay, he's interested. He's gaining some recognition. So after that, okay, then now they will feel very proud, like my family, my friends, relative. They feel proud because when they come to my home, okay, they see my collection and all. They feel
Right.
very happy.
Now you have gained the recognition in this field. Now
Yes,
they see that how important this was to you, right?
yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And so, what is your next mission with the India Book of Records? What do you plan now?
The Asia Book of Records, ma'am.
Exactly. And any other kind of record you want to set?
After that, Guinness World Record. Maybe after a few years.
That's great. That's
Uh,
what, yeah, it
yes,
makes sense actually.
to keep collecting, to
And
add
are
more
you
stamps.
planning to collect more stamps or do you
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
stop?
I will continue until my final death.
That's great. Actually, very inspirational.
Until I die, I start collecting. I keep searching Buddhism stamps.
जब तक है जान.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. Uh,
exactly. But
so
it's,
I can go for the Asia Book of Records, ma'am. Now
yeah, you can.
I
You can
can
apply today only. You can apply for the Asia Book of Record, and
today only
we'll
can.
process accordingly according to
Yeah,
our protocol. Okay,
yeah,
and you are welcome, and you can
yes.
apply today only.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'm also collecting Buddhist statues and all. So I started to collect Buddhism stamps. Sorry, no, Buddha statues and all.
Okay.
Uh, one day I will show you all the images.
All right.
It's
All
a
right.
little bit different, like
Okay.
all the mudras and different mudras of Buddha.
Different mudras. Okay.
I just started to
That
collect
could be
them.
a different thing. That could be a different thing from these stamps.
Yeah, that's a different.
Different
It's
category. Right.
yeah, different countries. It's like a small museum in my home. Man. It's
Nice.
like a small museum.
I
I
think you are one of the rich person in the world.
No. I'm not a rich
No,
person.
because money is not what makes
Yeah,
you rich. These things makes you
yeah.
rich.
These things. I feel more happy, like peace of mind, and whenever something happens, I just open all the stamps and just try to look, and also I feel a little bit peace, and I can feel good, so I can have a good sleep. A lot of worries I keep aside.
You are actually inspiring all of us right now.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
we
ma'am.
should
Thank you.
also focus on this thing.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
because we do not have more time, so we'll
Yes,
have
sure.
goodbye.
Okay, thank you,
And
ma'am.
let's meet, and you can apply to Asia Book of Records
Yes, yes,
for
ma'am.
sure.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
and okay, namaskar.
Namaskar, ma'am. Thank you
It
very
was
much.
nice.
Thank you very much, ma'am.